Whelen Responder 2 minibar with the second generation dome and the first generation style rotator with 3 rotators, the center one being fast. Not a factory option. The rotator style in that dome style was a factory option for some time. That's the original style rotators with the second style dome is what this bar that I made is. That's the generation it is. In that particular time frame, your options were the center strobe or 2 rotators and a mirror. And that remained the case for some time. The earlier generations of the bar did not have a third rotator option. There were some other options that are kind of interesting that I've touched on before, but you did not see that third rotator until you got to the larger dome with the Advantage style rotators, both this brushed style and the later brushless style. That was the first time you actually saw the third rotator, center rotator option. It looks like this, and I do have another video showcasing these bars. It's an interesting setup. I've said before, I don't think the increased current draw is worth it. I think a mirror is a better expenditure of space or real estate in a bar, but I had this fast rotator and I wanted to put it to use, and I had the parts, so I made this. Where did the fast rotator come from? I actually don't know. I've not seen a responder beacon or minibar with this style rotator and it being fast, but it is a factory fast rotator. It came that way. I got it loose in a bunch of parts. I'm not sure what it was for, but this particular setup I thought was interesting. I made it as kind of an experiment as to whether the parts would fit and something to do with that fast rotator that I don't have a mate for and I don't really have anything to do with it. So I thought it should go to use. So this is where it went. And behind the split red clear dome, I thought it was interesting to have a rotator in the center as well. Again, I don't know that it's that effective. From the side, I think, is where it really shines. As you can see to the front, the light output is acceptable. So a regular version of this with the center mirror and the 2 regular rotators, in my opinion, is very effective, especially to the front. The sort of kickback or the mirror flash that flashes kind of in the opposite direction of the rotation is extremely apparent to the front, and I think as long as that mirror is well polished, you get a lot of bang for your buck. And it's just as effective as the 3 rotators. When you start getting off angle with the 2 rotator model with the mirror, I think that's kind of where it suffers. It's not quite as effective, but you can see that sort of back and forth motion you get with the mirror here that you didn't get with the 3 rotator version. So we can compare them side to side. I don't really think head on it makes that big of a difference. I think the back and forth sort of motion made from the mirror is in some ways better than the fast third center rotator, at least to the front. But again, when you get off to the side, the mirror starts to be less effective. The angle doesn't quite work as well. So might be an argument for the third rotator. Also, the third rotator in this case had to be staggered outwards a little bit to the front, so it does kind of almost like a street hawk, put it ahead in line of the other rotators. So I think you can kind of see from the side there that the third rotator really keeps the flash rate up from an off angle perspective. So that's the little project I created with that extra fast rotator. I hope you enjoyed seeing it. Thanks for watching.